Hi guys, I got to R8.30 and I'm right now in time. So, and I have a few girls. I have on that. Okay, how many videos? That's the bit sherry stuff. So let's get started. But I'm only going to use BERTRAM because I'm going to do this after watching the screen. I just watched the first screen memo that I might film one of my TikTok videos voice with that, maybe. Well, anyway. We are on chapter 3. Chapter 3, how BERTRAM put OPAL'S no one just asking me if I can hit now, so. Chapter 3, how BERTRAM put OPAL'S back up and discovered that choice sports just aren't Ouch! The rat had been close to the ground. It was a rat. Rubbing his head, BERTRAM turned out to see where it come from and ground. Gunty rolling, that was all he needed. Gunton was bottom of every class at the Doctor's Clark Academy and top at every sport. Most throw schemes required strength and brutally rather than skill, and mindless violence was Gunton's specialty. Musically, stupid and brutal, even by troll standards. His nose looked as if someone had used heavy mining equipment on it. His eyes were small and piggy, rimmed with red. He had a jaw capable of cracking rocks, which was just as well, as that was generally what he used it for. Talking was an effort for Gunty, at least. Talking in sentences, he mostly talked in facts and sentences using words no longer than d or d. Gunton's muscles were impressive to trolls who were impressed by lots of things, including Berlin, Granite, and Tophouse, who thought Gunton was hunky. He looked in, which was like looking out, except it used less space and considered squeezing things until they became smaller things. Gunton liked to show his arms around a lump of centimetre rock, as large as himself, and hug it until it crumbled into gravel. He'd been known to do sort of things to other trolls. Gunton picked up the rock he had thrown at BERTRAM and tossed critically. He seemed to hand, then he swung the round of one finger. He made a screeching noise, and wisps of smoke dripped up from the bottom, where friction against Gunton's finger heated it to the melting point. His miniature eyes sticking out from the scary lids, like small cunning scavengers peeping from their caves. Picking the bench, Opal, BERTRAM, and his pathetic gift. Opal gave Gunton an unhanging look. All fossils, not you. BERTRAM threw the rock again. It bounced off BERTRAM's head. You want to play trolley ball? BERTRAM enjoyed trolley ball. It was the only sport he was any good at. BERTRAM was right in the street for a troll. Repeatedly at the Gunton smashed the ball over the net. The move called a spike. But he didn't want to play again now, especially the way Gunton probably played it. No thanks. Gunton looked mocking at him. What else is the matter? You scared? Scared to play what else? The big trolls? He threw the rock ball again. BERTRAM angrily battered it aside. It smashed the tip off a scuttle and rolled away. I told you, Gunton. No, that's 'cause you're not good at it. If you like, BERTRAM said indifferently. He turned his head back on also landed across Bertram's shoulder with a force and avalanche, accompanied by the breath that smelled like fine grass, grated. Go on, go and get the ball. Bertram looked at the rock ball, which was lying in a shadow pool beside the path. Why me? Did you dropped it, you gotta go get it. You threw it at me, Raglan. Oh, for rock's sake. Open stumbled her foot, leaving a small cutter in the paving. She stood up, ran across to the ball and handed it over to Gunty. Here's your ball, tough guy, now go away. Gunty grovelled at Bertram through piggy eyes, crunching and uncrunches his hand like this. You can tell, Pam. Is this chill bothering you? Unimpressed, Opal put her hands on her hips. No. 'Cause if he was, I could squeeze him for you, no problem. Gunting, you're so dense. I told you, he's not bothering me. You say so, without looking at Bertram. Garnet gave him a shove that prodded him into an iron grill post, which buckled. He stooped you toe post. How's it about you come? What? Me, I can tell you a good time, chuckle. Throw up. You wanna go to the cave and Opal shook her head angrily. I've told you before, Gunting, all this cave tool stuff doesn't cut and ravel with me. Hey, Bertram has already asked me to go to the rock side. Someone reading tonight. Nasty guys. Come on, 8 minutes.